Our next guest is encouraging us to be nicer people, but maybe he should have started a little closer to home.
We were laying in bed the other day and it was Saturday morning and we're staring at each other across the bed. I'm looking into her eyes and I thought to myself, my God, I'm so in love with this woman. She's so beautiful. I'm so lucky. And she looked back at me and she said, I hate the way you breathe.
And he joins us on the desk.
How exciting!
It is a joy to be here. I've been trying to cut down on my breathing.
Right.
To keep my wife happy.
Yes.
But this is so 2019, isn't it, to be here at the desk?
It feels very strange. It feels like we're doing something very naughty.
Yeah.
That wasn't very nice by your wife. Is that why you've called your show Be Nice? You just finally had enough?
Well, I have communicated with my wife through stand-up for years because I'm not brave enough to have face-to-face conversations with her, so I just do it on stage, hope that she sees it.
Yeah.
But Be Nice is a show for everyone because we're so divided at the moment.
Yeah.
Everyone's so angry. So I'm trying to use my comedy powers for good and encourage people to be nice for a change. When you've got the choice between being not nice and being nice, choose to be nice.
And then fly her out the front of your house. If you want to take that, Cal, that'd be
Be
great.
nice. It's also a subliminal message to any reviewers who come to my show as well.
So this is a lovely sentiment. Lovely
Yes.
sentiment. But with everything that's going on, I just fear that what you're asking is a bit difficult. I mean, is it easy?
Well, it's a nice sentiment, being nice, and we all know how we should be nice, but sometimes it doesn't work out.
Right.
For example, I was getting my second jab, AstraZeneca. Wasn't that a fun way to find out how old someone is? AZ, woo. So I'm getting my second jab and I'm chatting to the nurse. She was lovely. I was telling her what a fantastic job she'd been doing. We were chatting away. Then I put my phone down on the desk and my screensaver was facing up, which I think we've got my screensaver here. That, right? The nurse looks at that and says, "Aw, is that your grandson?"
Really?
And I've gone, "Can I have some Botox, please?"
It is great to have you back on the desk. I think the last time we saw you was over Zoom. So is it nice having a bit of normality?
It is. I feel, Lisa, like we've said that about 50 times in the last years.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting back to normal now, aren't we? But we're still wearing masks. That's the one thing I can't stand. We all, and I get it, but I hate wearing a mask. There's one group of people, though, that love wearing masks. Have you noticed that? No.
Who?
Ugly people. That's right. It's a convenient excuse, isn't it? Just to cover up that arrangement right there. Have you burped into your mask? That's a wake-up call, isn't it? That one. I've got an unnaturally large head. This is why I really hate masks. I don't know where your Pete's heads are at, but mine is abnormally... I can't get hats, right? So when I put a mask on, it pulls my ears forward and I look like Adam Gilchrist walking down the street. My hearing's improved, but it looks ridiculous. It's a bad time.
So, mate, you and I were calling each other a bit over the lockdowns,
Yes.
seeing how each other was going. How's the fam going now that we've come out of, well, especially here in Melbourne, out of all the restrictions?
Yeah.
Are they back to some normality?
We are back to some... My wife is happy about... There's one thing that bugged my wife during lockdown. Hairdressing salons been closed.
Yeah.
Now, you'll know my wife. She's bleach blonde.
Yeah, she's
and has been for as long as I've known her.
Yes.
So with the salons closed,
you
Lisa,
found
you can
out.
imagine the regrowth, right?
She's
Why
not
are
a
you
natural
pointing
blonde.
at me?
And I'm just saying, I learned very early that that's a bad area for comedy, right? Don't joke about the regrowth.
Good choice.
Yes.
So when the salons opened up again, she booked straight away, okay? I dropped her off at the salon to get her hair done after 3 or 4 months, whatever it was. Quiz for the room, right? I dropped her off at 11 a.m. What time did I pick her up?
4 p.m.
Yes, exactly.
4 p.m.
5 hours, Kate.
Yeah.
5 hours. I know someone who had triple bypass surgery and it took 4 hours.
Yeah, correct, but they didn't look so good, did they?
5 hours.
Now, listen, speaking of Pete's, you
Yes.
were on tour with Hellier, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I was.
Was that nice? Were you guys nice?
We were, you know what, we were nice. We were in Caloundra on the Sunshine Coast. We finished the show. Show was amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
And there's no one here to argue with me, is there? Show was amazing. And Pete and I were starving, right? So we go back to the hotel. Pete gets on Uber. He says, "What do you want?" And I said, "Whatever's quickest." He said, "I can get a pizza in 10 minutes." I said, "Great." So he orders it. And, you know, there are staffing issues around the country at the moment. That pizza took an hour and a half.
Oh,
and I can tell you, do not stand between two fat blokes and a
so
pizza.
angry.
Because our anxiety levels were going through the roof.
You weren't nice, were
But
you?
when it came, we were very nice
Were
to the
you?
Excellent.
to the
When
lovely
it came,
delivery.
the pizza had amazing hair.
It did.
It really did.
It did have amazing hair. We were very nice to the delivery person when it arrived.
If you say so yourself.
We were lovely.
You can catch Lehmo's show Be Nice at the Adelaide Fringe Festival. Details are on our website. So great to have you here.
Thank
mate.
you, Tane. Thank you.